a special monster panel announcement for tomorrow's monster panel at Beyond Comic Con, held in North Miami Beach, Saturday, February 18th. Monster panel doesn't really have a topic. It's called the Reunion Show. We're bringing together like all my friends, 3 of Monster Panel's founders and regulars, Aaliyah Stanford, Troy Bernier, I gotta say it correct because I messed up on it, and Keith Wade. All right, Monster Panel is my creation. I used to do this panel called the Black Panel, not the Black Panel, Planet Black, and it was after I went to the Black Panel in California, and I started to do this, and it was a little difficult getting panelists on the Planet Black panel, so I decided to take the black out of it and call it the Monster Panel, just like a fleeting idea. Sometimes you got brain freeze, you can't think of anything. So the Monster Panel, and then I just said, we're monsters in our industry, and we've grown into that. So I was putting it out there, and at the time we were starting out, and now we're here. Aaliyah is a children's sci-fi author. She has a coloring book and a novel. Princess Sola. Troy Bernier has a movie that brought him out, science fiction movie, and now he is a founder of, I would say 10 years, might be longer, of the Miami International Science Fiction Film Festival. And I sound like him when I say it, I don't know why, but I've heard him say it so many times that when I say it, I almost feel imitative. But he's on there, and he's our, I'm not going to say he's our ecologist or biologist, but he is our resident Neil deGrasse, okay? He's our smart man on the panel. I think he's PhD or PhD candidate. Been working on that thing for so long, I switched him to best because I know it's a rough road, and he's trying to prove something really groundbreaking. So I wish him the best. And then we have Keith Wade. Keith Wade is an actor. Let's say that first. He's been in, his share of productions. He's been in television. He's been star of, I'm gonna say, 4 of my movies, right? He's been in the last 4. Every movie that I do down here in Florida, he's been in it. Death Pledge. I don't know if he was in the Black Nun. I gotta check. Oh snap! So he's in the Death Pledge, Conjuring Baba, Cut Out, Stay Out, and So I got 3. So I don't know if he was in the Black Nun. Anyway, he's a professor, former professor at Florida Memorial of Theatrical Studies, and he's an author and a comic book creator. And he created a book where you have to watch the short clips on YouTube in between the chapters. And, he's also a filmmaker. So this is where the film comes in. And he's made his own film. That, and then also, his comic book ties into the book and the YouTube clips. So all that is together. Hopefully you'll have some books with him tomorrow, because I told him he could share a table with me. And we're in talks to go on a little Florida tour, maybe even go up as far as South Carolina, North Carolina, so we'll see. And then he also did a podcast. He's all three of them, Troy, Aaliyah, and Keith, are diehard Trekkies. Okay, so you come to the panel, you better know your Star Trek. Okay, they hit me to the game, but I'm still a Star Wars over Star Trek. Although I like Star Trek Beyond, I still like Star Trek Picard and Star Trek Discovery and the reboot. So yeah, I watched all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just I still like the fantasy in Star Wars better. All right. What else? Okay, then we have two new panelists. So the panelists that are joining us are also friends of mine. Reggie Denus. He's a podcaster out of here in South Florida, but I may say it might be up in Tamarack, right? What do you call it? He's a resident young person, and you know I'm gonna say that. I think he's in his 20s or early 30s, but he's all over manga and anime, so he covers that for us. And he does some gaming too. So he's our resident young person. And I say that because we all talk to young people, and we talk about things that young people are into. But a lot of times, I've been doing this month's panel maybe 10 years old itself. It's just hard to always get young people that are in the ability to travel around to do the panel. You know, they're in emergence areas of their products and getting their creativity out. So they are really focused on getting their stuff together. Not that I'm not, but you know, I got the life and the home life covered. So we have it there. And then Raphael Diaz Wagner, he rounds it out. And Raphael is a teacher, I think a high school teacher. Yeah, it's got to be high school. Film teacher who is a filmmaker himself. His movie is Attack of the Killer Donuts. It's a really funny, decent movie. I wonder if it's going to come back to Tubi and come out, because it was out, in between my Gold Digger Killer movie and the Death Pledge. So it was like little after Gold Digger Killer, and he went to California, and he left Miami, and started trying to make it out there in LA. And he's back, got his family, and does his thing here. I met him at a Miami Underground Film Festival, and he was the founder and curator of that. Now he does high school film festivals, so I was probably a terrible judge in that film festival, but I was one of the judges. So he rounds out our panel, and so our panel is going to talk sheesh. Of course, we're always going to. We got about 5-6 questions. I hope we can get to them all. Of course, we're going to talk about pros and cons of recasting and moving on beyond Chadwick Boseman. We're going to talk about just in general black science fiction films and people of color in these films. What the heck is going on? What else? We had a meeting on it, so some of this stuff just blurred in on me. I got some stuff on my phone, but we were talking about the future, right? And I always like to ask this question, but sometimes we feel like groupies when we talk about the future. But God dog, and the people of color, I'm probably up to $30 a month at comic books, more than that, of black comic books that I pick up. It's ridiculous, and that's just comic books. A few years ago, I was doing 20 black movies come out in the theaters, 15 black movies come out in the theaters. It was so much that I could do a top 10 black movies of the year. Now, movies in general haven't come back, but we do know black movies have taken over Tubi. You understand what I'm saying? And that's crazy, but we have that much art. And I think, books, probably because they're print books that are sort of under attack. We got bookstores closing all over America, and we got ebooks haven't really fully emerged yet. So the people of color domination, all right, how about that? Or the growing black science fiction writers is really not there as much, or you don't see it as much. But what do you call it? Comic books, you certainly see it. Good Lord, there's a lot of black comic books, and I love it. Now, I don't always feel compelled to buy everything black. Some of them, sometimes I'm now leaving them out. I'm like, I don't look that good. I used to feel guilty about it, but there's so many now that I can't buy them all. I can't read them all. But I think I still got everyone. It's really hard. Like, you got to be really not my demographics. Children's book. So those are the things that we're going to be talking about. This ain't long, but this is what I really wanted to do today, just to get a little light video. I'll post it up tonight. I'm going to clear my phone off, and we're going to tape tomorrow's panel. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait to hear. I already know Raphael's got his feelings on Wakanda Forever. Oh, we're going to talk about the impact of conspiracy theorists on film, because Raphael hadn't watched Wakanda Forever, and he was upset with the images just on the cover, and he was pushing back. And he's Cuban American, so yeah, it impacts. So we're going to talk about all of that. Anyway, check it out. I don't even know if I can go live. If I could go live, I will go live. So that goes to say, if you can, like, subscribe, and share, this channel, I would really appreciate it, because then I could go live. All right, thank you. And like the song, about to go live, about to go live. All right, peace. Dance like you got on skates. Check that song out. About to go live. All right, yo, Jeff out. Peace.